What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. We are going to, make a video out of this, all the locations for the dossiers, including the Explorer notes and stuff for Rockwell and the Lost King himself. And we're going to go around and get all of them today. I told myself I was going to do this video like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times during live streams, so here we are. So let's get this on. We did find a couple of them already. Let's see here. Hopefully music isn't too loud for everyone. If you could let me know in chat, please, if it's too loud. Most appreciate it. I'm gonna just turn down just a tiny smidge just because it's blaring my ears out, so. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're all well. I've been busy over on the Hightail server, just kind of grinding away over there. And I have to say, it's really freaking fun. Alright, so I have a couple of them that are currently located on the map. These are the dossiers. What is all of this? Hi, Mikey. How you doing? This is Lost Colony, my guy. So we got Solwyn, Veilwyn, Early Access, Sky Noodle, Malwyn, Gloon, and Ocedon. So we're gonna just kind of go in order of which ones we're gonna get, and then we'll work on the dossier or the Explorer notes from there. I think we'll do Rockwell first, and then Lost King. I thought you were deep into a Hightail playthrough. I'm doing both. Fridays are always going to be ARK days for the community. And then, kind of a mixture of... Well, we got a double stream tonight. So we got this one that we're going to be doing, and then we're going to come back to ARK and Afraid and do the Alpha Manticore boss over there. Looks like the Solwyn is first. Comes the fun part. Can I find it without getting eaten alive? I might have like exact locations, but I still have to find these things. You should be afraid. We'll be fine. We will be fine. In the snot mock, what is it? Tons of death everywhere. Yep, there it is. All right. Okay. First one down. How you today, Mikey? How you doing? How's your playthrough coming along? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. I did not die? Oh, I about died. It's not fun. Let's not do that again. See, the problem is I've been over at Hightail so freaking much that now I'm adjusted to their mechanics. And, yeah. I think I already got the Veilwyn, but we're gonna do it again anyways, just for the location purpose. There it is. Waiting on the clock to strike 5 so I can go home and jump on the computer and finish my Elven review build and video. Heck yes! Tonight is decor night of the build for the thumbnail and video. I want to release the video on Monday. Nice. When is she releasing the mod, though? Is that going to be... wasn't it this week that she said that she had to postpone it by a week? I have to work on the deluxe mod by Fernandez. Hey, at least you got something. That. I have an idea where I'm going. Well, I mean, it's 2 o'clock now, so you got, what, 3 hours? Little under 3 hours. It's underground. I hope to God this is not underground. It's gonna be in the... Crap. Somewhere around here. Just, I think is gonna be in the nasties. It was supposed to be released on the 29th, but they had to push it back because Wildcard wants more paintable regions. Ah. Well, you can't fault them for that, I guess. One of the ones that are, like, really well hidden, I think. Might need a reference video. Oh, there it is. Still think that would have been a cool area to freaking live. Welcome. I hope you have a good stream. I have to go back to work. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day at work, Mikey. And we will, we'll talk soon. Are we near a cave? Oh yeah, we are. I think this one is... Whalen. Where are we? This was the one that was on the structure, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. Gotta go for the gloon. Stupid crack squirrels. Depending on how long this takes, we might, might be headed over to Yamaha's community as well early to get the dossiers for the island and then also get the dossiers for Scorched. We'll see how much time we have though, because I think this will take about 2 hours roughly to find all of them. What's it saying? It's like right here, supposedly. Correctly, I think it's up. Where is it at? in one of these structures. Can't see anything. I think it's underground. I have gotten the gloon. Okay, where was it though? I remember exploring this area. Buy it like, I don't know, 20 times already. Okay, so where in the heck is it? I found it, but I don't remember where I found it. Let me get up, because I heard... crack squirrel somewhere's around here. Open up a video real quick and see if I can find it, because I know it's there. So structure back here. One of these guys. In the right vicinity. Let's see exactly where he went. There's a tower. Straight back to the structure, which is that one. Okay. I walked over it. Oh. It's up. Oh, I can't freaking see it. We're on the wrong platform. There it is. All right, we got quite a bit so far. All right, on to Asadon. So Molten Works. Big capacitance. Hold on. Where is it at? Ah, it's in the backpack. There's actually two here. There's a Lost Kings and also... Turn off the music real quick. Because once we start getting into the Lost Kings one... Thing. Jesus Christ. All right. So we got all the dossiers. So let's go and start on the... Do, I guess, Rockwell first? Get shot down by the frickin' Molten Works, that'd be great. Just land there. Perfect. Let's watch everyone get murdered. Okay. This out. First Rockwell. To be 92.1 by 13.5. 2 is going to be 96.7 by 1005. Rockwell 3 is going to be Draco, what's going on? 84.6 by 16.8. Rockwell 4. How are you today, bud? 51.7 by 36.1. It's got to be 38.8 by 48.3. Here in lurk mode, most appreciated. 55.0 by 48. 48.6. Six, Rockwell 7. I don't know how many of these I can get in here, but 53.3 by 61.2. That's about as much as I can do. Alright. Start all the way down here, apparently. That. Heyo here as well. Thank you. How was your ARK Raiders stuff? I tuned in for like 2 minutes before I got pulled away again. Should probably stop back at the base and grab food too. That might be a smart idea. While we're waiting on that, because it's going to take a hot minute to get over there. Actually, how is how's our community member doing over here? What chaotic mess does he got going on this time? Oh, look at all those Rexes. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. Got a Rex army going on. This is all the Christmas stuff that he got for, or they got for when we had Winter Wonderland on. That's funny looking. You got a Carno on the roof. Now it's not. I'm worried that it's like causing issues though. Like where in the hell? Rexy boy's trying to get out? I'm assuming it's because there's probably like a Yudi up here. There's baby Carno. No, I don't know where the Yudi is. Oh well. It's a pretty PT. Oh, it's got a baby. All right. So if I remember correctly, the Rockwell stuff are going to be in the purple goop, which is unfortunate. But his dossiers are going to look kind of cool. So I gotta find a safe spot to like land so I don't die. Is that a Thyla? That is indeed a Thyla. Low 100. Dang. For our breeding project, we're still doing Ostodons. Still getting them up and running. Still getting Thylas, Makeraptors, and Dismodus. Jesus. Wow, we missed it. Got all the way down to the other one. Let's go up here real quick. Be on the safe side. Is it up here? .5. Over here. Yes.
Who am I? Such a simple question. 3 little words. And yet, I find I am Who am I? Such a words. And yet,
Notice again.
who am I? Such a simple question. 3 little words. And yet, I find I am unable to summon an answer. I've awoken surrounded by metallic wreckage, the bright thunderclap of my arrival echoing away across a vast, rapidly cooling crater. From before this ruin, I remember little. I recall scattershot visions of monstrosity. I was something inhuman. And yet now I seem to be simply a man, vulnerable and exposed. Why that should surprise me, I cannot say. What was I before, and what am I now? I stumble about, lost in Stygian darkness, raw flesh raked by an icy gale. A stark cold jolts something loose in my mind. Betrayal? Murder? Madness? What had I done? What had I become? A wretched being. A monster. I fall to my knees in the freezing wind. Better to let it end here with some semblance of humanity intact. I feel myself finally slipping into nothingness, as it should be, and then... No, Edmund, you won't die here. I won't let you. A renewed vigor courses through me. A will to survive. And more than that, to perpetuate. My first goal is to escape the brutal chill. Somehow I have managed to fashion a crude shelter using scavenged debris still warm from the recent impact. Crawling inside, I curl around the vital organs at my core, desperate to raise my body temperature. Only then do I allow myself to slip into feverish delirium. And finally, the peace of darkness. Until the nightmares begin.
Level 2. Was that an alpha? I need to kill these things anyways. Hi, Time. How are you? Welcome in. I just want to land. Jesus. Is that an alpha? Nope, that's a full. Perfect, because I need that. Alright. Where is this one? Rockwell 2. That's 1. We'll come back over to 2, which is that wreckage. Okay. Which is this one? Yep, there it is.
I can recall only shattered fragments of what came before. In fitful bouts of sleep, enormous tentacles reach for me from a terrible abyss. Spine-covered appendages lashing away pieces of my soul. I can almost glimpse a golden light behind it all, struggling to break through that darkness. But there is no daylight to separate my delusions from rationality. Scrambling about for any of the tools necessary for survival, I wonder why I cling so tightly to my sanity. Surely it would be easier to simply become insensate, to let my baser instincts pilot me through this. Yet I fight on to sift through the cold ashes of my memories, trying to grasp hold of the last threads tying me to the world of men. Every scintilla of my former identity that I managed to rekindle is infinitely precious to me. That fire must be shielded from these harsh climes and fed until it can light my way forward.
So that's note 2. Make our way over to note 3. Get rid of these. Indicators. 2, 4. Oops. Four, 5, and 6.
The memories arrive in waves, crashing with vivid images onto the shore of my mind, each time bringing new torments as I see my many failures laid out before me. A life lived on a world long since dead, as a once heralded scientist. I see a daughter I could not save. My darling little girl, my little girl, lifeless. How I failed you, Charlotte. I failed you. Your innocent eyes will never leave me. And then, a second life, on vast islands in the sky. A friend, Helena. She cared so deeply and understood so very much. And yet these new technologies, new possibilities, I began to realize that the failures of my first life need not define me forever. Great things were possible. Yes, remember, Edmund, you can indeed be great again. Your weakness need not be your destiny. Who are you? In reply, I hear only the howling wind and see the void of darkness from which it emanates. I suppose I have my answer.
All right. 4, 5, 6. Are there any in the... Okay, we do have a... It's like we might need a Thyla to get around. Get rid of all this poop that we collected from the Reverence. Because we don't need that. We have the right spot. Yes, I am. It's literally right there, Jesus.
As I make my way out of the wreckage, what I witness chills me far more than this unceasing, pitiless wind. Monstrosities. Purple-hued revenants, shambling about, seemingly immune to these harsh climes. They disgust me, and yet they also intrigue me. There's something so familiar about them.
That's because they are your children, Edmund.
My children? Charlotte was my tender child. I have no other.
Don't play coy. Surely as a scientist, you're able to put the pieces together. I know you can.
What do you know about me?
I am you, Edmund, as you really are.
I'm a man. Just a man, a father, a scientist, a friend.
You are so much more than that.
No, I don't want it.
You have never wanted anything more.
Please, I can't be that again. I can't.
But you will.
I'm afraid.
And that is why you will find your way back to me. Not the mortal flesh of the one, but the eternal seeds of the many.
Shutting the wretched voice away, I take my first tentative steps out of the crater. Miraculously, the roving purple cretins do not attack. Their teeming crowds part before me, almost out of deference, as if for royalty. Purple pools of bubbling liquid seem to vibrate in anticipation as I hesitantly approach. I recognize my Edmundium. Perhaps. No, I must not think of it. But as I step over the ridgeline, I see the blood-red glow rising from the great vista beyond, and realize at once how dangerous this place truly is.
This one I might need an actual, like... Maybe. We'll see. Let me get up here real quick and take a moment to relax. Come on. It's in the goop. And the goop in the city. Main question is, am I gonna get thrown? Or grounded, I should say, not thrown. Yep, there it is. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, good thing I brought a land mount. That's not something I want to be playing with right now. Where the heck am I? Oh. Please don't spot me. Didn't do it. I didn't do it. Just here for explorer notes. That's it. Get down there. Jump down there if I don't need to. Yeah, it is down there. Okay. Hooray! We get to go down into the crap. And there's of course an alpha around. There it is. It's right there. Need to kill him anyway for the brains.
The source of that mysterious glow in the storm turns out to be a dystopian mockery of human civilization erupting from the ice. Its population of mindless thralls bows under the yoke of a seemingly omnipotent king.
Given time, you could wield such power. Power over death.
We're gonna have to wait on that. There's something else attacking me. Here. Less distractions.
The source of that mysterious glow in the storm turns out to be a dystopian mockery of human civilization erupting from the ice. Its population of mindless thralls bows under the yoke of a seemingly omnipotent king.
Given time, you could wield such power. Power over death, and the power to give life.
No, this is blasphemy made manifest. These automatons offer themselves up to their demonic lord in profane ceremonies punctuated by ecstatic screams. I must escape this dark dominion before I fall prey to that terrible, omnipresent will.
Must you? This is merely another challenge for you to research and solve.
The air in this necropolis tastes like rust. No. Blood. The toxic red phosphorescence of this place burns my bones from within. The scarlet strain of Edmundium circulating through these arcane machines seems to act at odds with the variety I use to alter and empower my own creations. It's as if these two substances were inverse forces, one cancelling the other.
Yes, you're beginning to understand. Now, how might you weaponize that mutual opposition?
Poor Rockwell. Kind of. Not really poor Rockwell, but... Next one... Climb up the wall. Oh, there's compies up here? Ah, you followed me all the way out here? Where is this next note? It's very close to the original. Or till 5. So 6 is gonna be... Ooh, okay. All the way back there. Let's see if I can just... over here. Fight a bunch of things. This is right there. I'm gonna frickin'... Yeah, it's coming after me. Oh, what is it? 35. Ugh. You good now? Alright, we're gonna set the time of day so people can actually see. I can see.
The devil ruling this frozen hellscape seems to have detected my incursion of his kingdom. But What can I do to keep his forces at bay? And how long could I hold out here at the fringes of his awareness?
Confrontation is inevitable, of course. You must prepare for that.
My meager stores of life-sustaining Edmundium are finite, and an impenetrable wall composed of this realm's red energy makes any escape to the outside world unlikely.
Perish any thought of retreat or surrender, Edmund. Your only path to survival is to advance upon the denizens of this Scarlet Realm, learn their secrets, and then take what they have. Use their knowledge and resources to become stronger, to expand, and to conquer. Your children will fight for you. Command them to advance.
Hearing this wretched voice is surprisingly like a balm to my frayed mind. And I know that without it, I would surely die here. But if I am to heed its entreaties, would I follow the same path as before? Would I become that abomination once again? Do I wish to live or to die? Should Edmund Rockwell pay for his many sins through penance? Or through oblivion? I breathe deeply, then I take a step forward and hope that this time my defenses will hold. I will make them hold.
Alright, let's get out of this crap. Maybe. Come on. I have faith in you. Uppies? Uppies! No! Apparently not. Up the wall. Thank you very much. Okay, so 6 is done. 5 is done. Just need 7, which means we need to be able to fly and get the heck out of here. Seven. Five, 6. Through. Two. No. And 21.3 by 7.14. Seven, 8. Where's here? We're able to fly, so we're gonna go back to the house real quick, grab food and water because I'm gonna need it. Might go down to the riverside down here real quick, just grab water, because I'm pretty sure I won't make it if I try. Turned off like fog and the whole 9 yards. Apparently I did not. There we go. Come on. Food cooking. All gone. It's all done. Of course, it's all gone. Alright. On to the next. Let's see, where is that gonna be? 7 and 8 are inside town. Looks like 7's near this thing. It's probably gonna be up in the goop. That's my guess. I wonder if I get grounded here. I'm probably sure. Pretty sure I'm gonna get grounded. Can I make it up here, please? Just up here. Thank you. Should have grabbed shotgun shells. Okay. Let me find where it's at. 7. Oh, might need grapplers. We'll see. Maybe not. Just gotta play parkour a little bit. Ah! Come on. Puppies. Like right there. That. In the goop. Bad goop. Bad goop. Panic. Panic. Danger to goon. Third bucket. Oh. Not too bad. Explode, please. Rid of the problems. Get up here, please. Suck. Just let me go this way. Like somewhere freaking around here. Here. Stop! Oh my god. Stay still. Please. Oh, it's all the way over there. Crap. So we were dabbling in this stuff the whole time for no apparent reason. Not over here. That. Not very far from us. Tay. Being one of these. Oh, with the damn snow. To the crap. It's over there. Crap. Okay.
I woke this morning crying over my lost daughter. Those tears still sting my eyes as I work to conscript every local creature within reach to aid in my defense. They bend so easily to the will of the Edmundium, just as before, twisting into new forms as quickly as my thoughts conjure them into being.
They serve your will. They would die for their master.
What am I doing? I once lost my senses in a quest to bring poor Charlotte back to me, and then I betrayed those closest to me.
The rulers of this realm are unbound by such petty moralities. Do not think to confront them while you are lost in such solipsistic quivering. Banish all regrets, Edmund, for sentimentality accomplishes nothing.
The wretched voice is right, of course. My pitiable forces won't hold back the devil's hordes for long. But I am no mere animal to be domesticated, nor preyed upon.
No animal indeed. Soon you can show them what true power is.
Yes, they underestimate me at their peril. They all have.
What's up, Paper? How are you? Happy Friday. Come on, puppies. Oh, shit. Ow! Oh my god, that's so many balloons. That's the crap. Paper coming in with a 7-steam streak. What's going on? Thank you so much, Paper. Most appreciated. Where is this one? 7, Rockwell 8.
You bastard! Hydrant!
Cheers! Thank you, Paper. Okay, so apparently it's back here. The rest of this crap. I don't want to take it. Think about turning around. Just want the Explorer notes. I don't want chaos. Yep. It's purple. A really cool purple, actually. Don't you dare. Don't you dare walk into that crap. Yep, go backwards. Hit me. Yes! Get me out of the trance. There's a R species down here. Oh my puppies.
Death wings its way toward you, even now. You can feel it out there. That hatred curdled over millennia. It's coming for you, and quickly. What will you do?
I do feel it. The Reaper. She is coming to claim me. What can I do? I am only one man. A weak man at that.
Once you were something so much more. 1 billion lives within you. Do you remember the Edmundium singing in your veins? How you played with the furnace of life itself? How all of creation was at your fingertips?
I remember. So many possibilities. But I am only one man. A weak man at that.
I could be everywhere and everything. But then there was so much torment. And the voices. I lashed out without thought. Hurt allies. Made mortal enemies of my friends. I killed her. I did it. Oh God.
What is one life compared to the infinite possibilities of creation? You have the means to arm yourself again with the power to defeat all of your enemies, to burn away the encroaching darkness.
At what cost?
Everything. But I am here for you. I always have been. I am the reason you survived the slums of London when they all set upon you like a wounded dog. I'm the strength you use to escape predation on the island. I taught you the secrets of Edmundium in the violent caverns of that aberrant ARK. And I will save you now, if you let me in. Yes.
Okay. There's 8 and 9, or 8. We got 9 and 10 back here. Which I think we're gonna be able to fly to those, but we gotta get out of the city first. Sorry if I'm being quiet during the that's the brain pit. Shit. Sorry I'm being quiet during the cutscenes and stuff. I'm kind of recording this along to make a video later down the road. For the purpose of if people are looking for the dossiers and the Explorer notes. Can I fly over here? Still says I cannot fly. Let's go. Deal with this guy. Keep picking on the vulture. This has to be far enough. Fine. Tell me I can do the fly thing. There we go. Most appreciated as help. I have. Oh, crap. Literally. Literally crap. Let's get rid of that. Hi, can you stop, please? Thank you. Are also going to be in the Lost Kings is going to be in the city. These are on the outskirts. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see if someone would actually build a base here in the guy's hand. I think that would have been cool. Paper, how you doing today, by the way? Happy Friday. This will be right around here. Megalania on this map. Interesting. Is that right there?
The devil overlord of this realm has set his queen enforcer on me.
Trust in the plan.
She is a fearsome vision in unholy armor, menace incarnate, an impossibly tall, winged Valkyrie. Why does her relentless, bloodthirsty determination remind me of someone I once knew?
Pawns to queen.
She slashes her way through my defenses. Mutant and revenant alike fall before her flashing crimson scythes. In the heart of the impact crater, I brace for her arrival.
Here comes the endgame.
She seizes me up in her claws without a word, lifts me off my feet. Her helmet opens to expose fangs that she sinks into my soft throat. In my agonized struggle, I feel her realize, too late, that I've seeded my own lifeblood with indigo Edmundium. It proves disagreeable to her own red life force.
Move and counter move.
She drops me in disgust, tries to spit out the purple poison burning her from within. As I hasten to staunch my bleeding, I watch the Demon Queen take to the sky in a desperate attempt to fly back to her master, her erratic movement signaling her blighted state.
Check, Your Majesty.
And the last one for Rockwell, and then we're gonna go on to the Lost King. I think he's got 10 as well? Yeah, 10. Goes right there.
I did not bother to rebuild while awaiting a diplomatic overture, and my opponent did not keep me waiting long.
Your gambit has worked, Edmund.
An envoy has arrived to pledge His Majesty's willingness to cease hostilities and to invite me to his stronghold to discuss terms. Despite all the arcane knowledge at his disposal, the Devil King must not know how to cure his queen.
Even now, she must be writhing in agony in one of his towers. Savor your triumph.
He will suffer me to live only as long as he still needs me to cure her.
The adversary knows you have found his weakness.
I suspect we will not enjoy each other's company. Such close proximity of our contrary forms of Edmundium should make for an uncomfortable meeting of the minds.
Good. He should suffer as we have.
They all should. Yes, I know now why I listen to you, wretched voice. Without you, I am just a man. I can be tormented. I feel regret and grief, love and pain and guilt. Those things, those simple human frailties which have weakened me since I took my first unsteady steps onto this grim earth. I can simply let them all go. Because with you, I am a god.
Alright. Gotta go back to the Lost King. So let me put the Lost King's coordinates in real quick. Pretty much safe up here. Okay, 43.7, 64 on the dot. Seven. Six. 2. 3.1. Seven. This is the last one we can do until it tells me I can't do anymore. 6 by 44. I can keep going. Alright. Okay, 8. 2. There we go. Alright. Where in the snot heck are we? Okay, so somewhere in the city, somewhere not in the city. It's right there. There. So this is in the heart of the city, so I'm going to have to have a mount. Hey! Alright. You can come back over here and just head on down that way. Should be alright. Sorry, bat. Didn't mean to smack you. Do need to be careful because there are, like, stuff in here that we don't technically want to get involved with just yet. Rude. Stop tracking Brad for now. Focus on this. It's like up there. Entirely sure what we're looking for or what his explorer notes look like, so I'll have to just kind of take a wild guess. This is down there. Check up here first just to be on the safe side. here, so let's go down here. Aha, there it is. Oh, it's a puck? Oh no, it's one of these things again. Alright, here we go.
The seed ship is away. Project Genesis is a triumph. It's hard to fully accept what we here at ARK Prime have accomplished together. Arguably, the most momentous and audacious thing ever attempted by human ingenuity. Though the mission took all of our remaining resources, everyone that ever lived on Earth now has a chance to survive and prosper elsewhere in the cosmos, thanks to our work. Future generations will surely remember and commemorate our great efforts on their behalf. Perhaps those same descendants will even find a way to forgive us for fouling our home world beyond repair. But for now, my people's thoughts are with the brave crew of the Genesis ship as they search the heavens for a new home for humanity. May Providence guide them.
We gotta go back up somehow. Oh, crap. We could go that way, I guess. See if we can get is there a way for us to go over without going down? Because I feel like it's supposed to be up. There's an uppy portal. Beep. Thank you for the food. Most appreciated. Oh, I know where we're at. Uh-oh. Alright, we're just gonna kind of sneak on by here. Y'all don't see me, I don't see you, especially those things. Gotta make it all the way over there. Damn. It's a long way. No. Oh, shoot. I do this. Can I fall down? Oh, on the other side of the bridge, too. Well, shit, here we go. Vila. It says it's up that way. Okay, let me make sure before I decide I want to try to climb that, scale that mountainside, that it is actually supposed to be there. Lost Colony, Lost King 2? It's on the platform? No, that's LK2, 3. Hold up, what? Huh. Okay, where is it at? It's supposed to be here. Blind? I'm blind. I'm in the right spot, right? Famous last words. Nope, I'm not. I'm over here. There we go. Ew. It's on the backside. Wait, what? There it is.
We have always understood our ultimate fate beyond this project's completion. But now, with the launch actually behind us, I find myself less comforted than I had anticipated. Humanity may well live again elsewhere in the galaxy, but we project managers were unable to encode our own engrams into the codex, a limitation of the system's design. The creators cannot themselves be created. As long as this facility stays operational, we can continue to store our creatures' new memories and experiences into the engram codex and upload them across our transluminal communication link with the Genesis seed ship. A person could close their eyes here and then awake to open their eyes in an alien world in the distant future with no sense of lost continuity. That is, someone other than us. But we who labored for generations to preserve the biological riches of the planet Earth, we shall not get to see the results of our efforts. Now that the day has finally arrived, I feel regret. Or is it fear?
Okay, 3 is up on that. What we're calling that thing? Motion sensor thing? Come on. A piece. Okay. That could be difficult. Fat kitty can't fit through. Climb the building. Come on, murder mittens. Alright, apparently we're not doing that. Okay. Let's try getting up here. Just need a spot. There we go. Spot to jump up here, spot to jump up here. How in the hell am I gonna get up there? I gotta climb that thing, and that thing's not gonna be climbable. Which means... can't activate... Okay, can we... Is there a way uppies? There is. No. Okay. Can't bite. I need a way up. Up on that cliff. On the cliff and away from the gladiator's keep. Looks like a pretty shot or straight shot right there, I think. Let's give it a shot, see if it works. No! Fuck. Damn it. Ain't better with this thing, that'd be nice. Okay, like I need to... Stupid tree out of the way. Just here for a minute. Force feed you, because apparently you took some damage. Eye on... See if they have any server raids. I need announcements. I don't need anything else. Climbing. There we go. Look at that. Like a pro. To go over here. Oh, I don't want to be in face with the pretty pets. See me, I don't see you. Need to get down onto that ledge over there. Somehow. Oh my god, I got molten works and a breeding pit right on the edges of me. Great. Damn it. This is the one I can't get because I don't have, like, somehow fire or something. I have to cheat on. Come on. Do your Thyla thing and climb. Get up here without, like, flying? Let me grapple, so I can't grapple my way up there. Get up here real quick. Let's reevaluate this. Maybe? But I wish I kind of had a soul win. Nope. Come on. Stay there for a while, so I can somehow magically get back up there. Yes! Got it. Watch it not be the right platform. Ooh! Hey, look at that!
Scouts have definitively confirmed that long-term survival is impossible in the outside world. Our isolation and shielding have kept us hidden from the Titans laying waste to the rest of the world, but we are unlikely to endure much longer here. Nor can we expect any intervention by our ascended cousins, the so-called Homo Deus, now that they've abandoned us to play in their orbital arcs. Our technology helped make it possible, and yet they have abandoned us too. But there must be a way forward. I was entrusted to lead this last bastion of humanity, and I refuse to just Wait around for my people to starve in the dark. No! We will not go quietly into the night. Given the collective engineering and scientific expertise we possess, I'm determined to make survival our new mission. We will find a way to outlast this.
One, two, and three. Five, which is all the way over here. And six, which is all the way over there. Alright, so that way. Ah, I didn't jump. Ah. Sorry, Luna. Get out of the city and then should be able to fly, hopefully, here shortly. Go that way. We need to go up to get to the back. I made it worse or better? We gotta go through this crap again. You don't see me, I don't see you. Guess. Might be up more. Still saying go. Still saying go. Okay. Come on. Don't be a pain. That way. There it is. Literally right here.
After years of extreme power conservation and enforced austerity measures, we may have found a solution to our dwindling fuel supply. A novel red isotope of the exotic element powering our civilization has been discovered inside our borders, deep under the Antarctic ice. Unlike the blue variant, which provides immense energy, and the purple variant, which creates carbon-based life, the red element seems to have unique properties. This new red element will let us keep the heat on and our energy shielding up once we finish doing some creative reimagining of our infrastructure. But the red element is not comparable in power output to the blue substance, and so the environmental pressures on our closed system of agriculture remain an ongoing threat. Since our world stopped turning altogether, it's becoming increasingly difficult to feed our animals and ourselves. Faced with endless darkness, I'm forced to consider more radical options. I will consult with my colleagues.
It's all the way on the other side of the map, of course. Here. Please, climb. Out of the... So those guys. Those are thralls. Ladder! Come on. Come on, Tyler. Alright. It's far enough. Because we gotta... Ooh! Oh, we gotta go back into the city? Damn it. Okay, well if that's the case, then we're gonna go this way. We're just gonna go all the way to where we can't anymore, or we run into something. If I jump here, I'm gonna hit the water. So probably don't want to do that. That'd be a bad idea. Give some of this to the cat. Might like that a little bit more. Might be able to fly. Let's try that. Put Luna away, let her heal up a little bit. Grab Striker. There we go. If we stick on the side over here, we should be able to just kind of bypass most of this. Until we can't anymore, which it might throw me down here. We're in the city, so we're gonna have to get out again. That was wishful thinking. Happy. Okay, climb the rock then. Climb something. There it is.
There may be a solution to our crisis, albeit one almost too horrible to contemplate. Experimentation on animal and human subjects with exposure to red element has demonstrated an unexpected potential to boost longevity. Better still, the isotope can bond with human hemoglobin to produce a new and more efficient type of biofuel. Provided our society can overcome its collective squeamishness over biomodification, it's within our reach to engineer a new future for our people. Barring the cryotolerance of Antarctic sea life and the metabolism of hematophagous creatures like vampire bats and leeches, we could shrug off the cold and open up a new source of bioavailable energy. Because we just so happen to have an endless clone bank of potential blood donors at our disposal. The Codex can provide life itself.
We need 6, 7, and 8. Where are they? 6, 7, 8. Which are going to be on the outskirts, which means we need to get the heck out of here. Could provide us a way out? Yeah? No? Maybe? Please? We're definitely not running our way over there, but I'm going to try to get out of the no-fly zone. So that way we are able to fly. Come on. Up the mountainside with thee. Should be enough for out of the freaking zone. There. Yeah, we should be out of the no-fly zone. There we go. Now you get to just chill out. And I don't think we're going to be able to get all the dossiers today because I think the Giga Desmodus one is behind the boss fight. And I think the Lost King and Queen are also behind the boss fight, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. What's up, paper? How are you? Squirrels. Do not want to go near that thing. That thing is going to murder my face.
There was predictable opposition to my admittedly radical proposal. Revulsion at the idea of exploiting our precious codex was only to be expected in a community of such devout humanists. Why could they not see the choice before us? Adaptation or death? Why should everything that we are, all that we have come to know and learn and love, why should that vanish into oblivion when we possess the power to live forever? Many objected to the heretical mutations I believe necessary to the continued survival of our colony. Regrettably, their resistance will have to be put down for the greater good. It's not as if I'm demanding the sacrifice of ensouled, cognizant people to feed our colony. These liminal meat puppets will exist only to serve as buffer hosts that can transubstantiate an environmental toxin into a life-giving miracle substance. The Red will deliver us from starvation and open up a new age of post-humanity on our otherwise extinct homeworld. Those who can see that this is the only path will be part of our new colony. Those who cannot can provide sustenance. The Rubicon has been crossed, and so we are lost. We are the lost. There is no other way forward.
So disillusional, right? Seven. Back over. Sit on. It's 1:45 too. We do need to get some boss fighters going, but we also need to do some molten works and stuff. We actually need to do the to go this way, or else I'm going to get grounded. We need to do some of the inside stuff. You know? I feel like I haven't done anything over here. I'm taking it super slow too because we have like, I don't know, another 4 months maybe, if that, before something interesting comes out, because I'm not doing survival of the fittest, so gotta wait till Q2, which is April, before we actually get I think Genesis 1. Oh, yeah, Astraeos update, February 25th, that's right. I need to go back over to Astraeos. I need to figure out how to get our server as a cluster over there too, so people can go play over there too. There's a way to do it without opening up a secondary server. Just gotta remember how to do that. I think Songbird has a video on that. So, way over here. I love Astraeos too. It's one of my favorite maps. I love the fact that it's so big and vast. That there's always something to do on that map. So might need a little bit of help with. Just wish they would fix wyvern egg spawns. I heard there was a problem with that. Like if one shows up more fiery than the other, it like kills your character or something. 7? It's hidden. Not, it's literally right there. It's pretty hidden. Good.
Faced with an existential threat to our continued life on this earth, I was forced to seize supreme executive power in order to implement my solution. The turning of our people has begun. Now begins a period of great chaos as my bioengineered enforcers seek out any dissidents remaining within our borders and enforce compliance one way or another. So many friends and colleagues are now gone, but they could not face the necessity of what had to be done. This new way of life has only come about due to my conviction, my willpower. So it seemed reasonable to stack the deck in my own favor by giving myself the most profound genetic upgrades. After all, a people need a leader, and their leader must be strong.
Hiya, meh. Sorry, I'm doing dossiers and I'm gonna do a video for this later. That's why I was being quiet. How are you, dear? How was Grounded 2? Did you have fun? Went this morning, 1 egg? Ew. Sometimes you gotta, kill them. Like, kill all the spawns and then wait for the respawn, and that seems to work. Okay. 7's done. And 6 was done. On to 8. And then we also have... It's King 9. Ten. 60. 60 by 60. 8, 9, 10. There should be like boss notes. Go. Those are going to be inside the boss fight themselves. Don't think I'm going to have access to that. I think it's almost time for our ARK news as well. They just updated the cross-platform mods spotlight, so we're waiting on that. Should be out here shortly. Don't tell me it's in the fucking thick of the shit again. Uh-oh. Let me go this way. Is it down? It is down. Okay, let's go this way. Go down and around. Snow Owl. Down? Is that where it's at? It's in here? Don't be a jerk. Or is that it right there? Haha! Victorious. Victus.
At long last and through great sacrifice, a kind of equilibrium has finally been achieved. Our people will live on in the endless night. No thanks to those who abandon us to our fate once we launch them toward their bright future. If and when the colonists on the siege ship find a habitable new world, the plan was to call their new home ARK. But Earth was the cradle of humanity, and ARK Prime remains its last terrestrial outpost. We will carry the torch on into the long night. Down here in the darkness, we may not be able to thrive as they will in their sunlit new world. But I have seen to it that we will endure. It only seems fair that the clones they left behind will serve to feed us into perpetuity.
This is marbles. Okay. Done. Down to 9. Hey, Paper, are you playing on a Mez server? this one's taking me all the way out here, isn't it? Is that right? Oh, it's taking me over to that one. Yeah, I guess that's right. All right. Let's see here. It's taking me over to the bridge. I'm guessing the bridge. Still telling me to go. Is it telling me to go? Does it want me to... Kitty! Where is that dossier? There it is. Bam.
So much time has passed without anything to challenge the order of my kingdom that I was slow to react to a surprising new threat. An outsider found her way into my realm, and she is formidable indeed. Li Mei-yin has systematically slain nearly all of the remaining challenges to my throne that I have placed in her way. She appears to be the clone of an ancient warrior who originated on one of the ARKs built by those others so long ago. Why does she seem to be so single-mindedly determined to find my codex? I must access the records of the ARK network to learn all I can about this remarkable woman and how she came to be here. What drives the unyielding fire I sense in her? And how could it yet benefit my kingdom?
Okay. Last one. And then I gotta do a little bit of research on the other ones. All the way back to Where'd it go? Oh, it's down the river. Okay. Like, I didn't think I passed it yet. Okay, last note, I believe, and I think it's up here where these guys are at. A little bigger 140. Okay, pretty good in melee. It's not up here. Okay, keep going up. No, wait, no, I thought it was between his feet. It is. It's right here. Make sure that down there he doesn't see me.
Mei Yin may have submitted to the turning, but she remains my queen consort, in name only. In the centuries since, she has proved to be my most effective enforcer, killing the last of the warlords who sought to overthrow me, leaving my rule absolute. Yet she keeps her distance, holding back her innermost thoughts. I could force her to my will, but that would crush my last hope of true companionship. Most recently, another outsider adversary has arrived on our doorstep. As it happens, someone from my queen's life on the ARKs. This clever interloper has begun to corrupt the borders of my kingdom. With mutated wildlife and reanimated thrall corpses he intends to set against us. This invader amuses me. I will leave it to my lost queen to negotiate with her, one-time fellow traveler. This Edmund Rockwell. I expect those negotiations will be brief. These are the private logs of Darius Anthem, the director of the ARK Prime facility. I hope in better times they will serve as a record of what has transpired here, and what may yet come to be.
It's a 150 snow owl. It's mad. They have such crappy stats. Except for the stam. The stam's great. Everything else on you sucks. Okay, so we got majority of the dossiers. Now I gotta look to see if I'm even able to get the other ones. Gigas Desmodus. Nope, it looks like I'm gonna have to go into the actual boss fight to get the Giga. Desmodus one. I think Thrall. Yeah, Thrall. And boss notes are probably in relation to... Yeah. Not gonna be able to get those just yet. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go back home real quick. I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure as always. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out and supports me as well. If you're over on Twitch, I'm gonna raid you guys out here in just a second. I'm gonna go find someone to go raid out first. Looks like Meh is on, so I'm gonna go hang out with Meh. I will be back at 7 p.m., maybe 6:30-ish p.m. We are doing our boss fight for the ARK and Afraid Season 2, and we're gonna go fight Alpha Manticore. So don't miss out on that. It's gonna be a fun one, and we got all the stuff that's happening over there. So let me reach you out to Miss Meh, because that is needed. She's an awesome person. So rain, bonus, meh, maybe me. There we go. All right, guys. Big love. See you soon in like an hour and a half. Have a good one. I will catch you later.